What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. We have got a very interesting episode today. I don't know how this is going to work out necessarily. First things first, I have sold some more items. I think I sold them in the last video. Lots of stuff is still selling, of course, because of the SBCs, the footies SBCs and such. Fitness cards are selling, and I just want to give a brief club tour just to show you guys exactly what I've got available still to sell. Some stuff still on the trade pile. Before we get into this, let me relist that, guys. Once again, thank you guys for the unbelievable support on Draft to Glory, on the channel in general recently. The last episode, episode 115, got 9,000 likes. If I see 5,000 likes, I know that it's content that you guys are engaging with and enjoying it. So when I see more than 5,000 likes, it puts a smile on my face. You put a smile on my face. I'm not going to lie about it. So yeah, once again, dudes, thank you so much for the incredible support. Let's show you from one to the next. So player search, I've got nothing in terms of special cards anymore. I've got a fair few 82s available still, 10 on that page, 10 on this page. Now, the 82s I believe are going for about 3,000 coins still. Oh, they're not anymore. Ooh, interesting. Maybe it's just Falcao that's a specifically low-rated, a low-priced 82. Yeah, see, Van Dijk is like 3.5, 3.6k. Is that because he's Premier League? Is Falcao literally super cheap because he's not Premier League? See, Schweinsteiger's like at least 2,500 as well. Why is Falcao worth nothing? Yet these other guys are worth what? Lot? I don't know. Anyway, so I've got lots and lots of players, dudes. Literally lots of players. 81s, 80s, like lots of shiny players. Not so many bronze or silvers. In terms of bronzes, we've got a few pages of bronzes. Some of them untradeable, only 3 pages. And in terms of silvers, we've only got a few pages of silver. We've probably got a lot more silvers actually because I do open a lot of the silver packs. So we probably have got about maybe 20 pages of silvers. Maybe less actually. We're already down to the 68s, maybe 15, 16 pages. Oh no, I think I was right on the first guess. Was I right? Come on, be right. More than 20. So, okay, we're looking at like maybe 25, 30 pages of silvers. So 26 pages, so 260 silvers and like 30 bronzes. So 300 of my players are bronze and silver, which means I've got 800 gold players, which is fine. You know, it's a lot of coins in 800 gold players. Give or take, every player will sell for at least 1,000 coins on average, which means I have at least 800,000 coins worth of players sitting in the club. And I've got almost 1 million coins. So I will get through selling all of this. As you saw, I just sold some stuff then. After this draft, we'll sell some more stuff. In terms of consumables, we've got a lot of position modifiers. I do have to list those as well. Like, I'll list those when they're worth something. I do believe the contracts now are like 250, 300 coins. Yeah, they're like, look at that Insta bin for 200. 250, sorry. So you could probably sell the contracts for 300. A few more position modifiers there. We've got a fair few chem styles. I know some of the chem styles aren't really worth much. I'll just discard those or try and sell them for, a few, like 200 coins. All these manager leagues are actually trash bags. I'll quick sell those when I get around to doing it. No problem at all. Some training cards, most of which are not worth anything. The fitness cards will sell for 200. So there's another 40,000 coins there, and not too much else by the way of consumables. For club items, there's not too much here. I did clear this out before. I've added some extra stuff in there, but I'm going to clear that out again. I'll just discard all the kits that I don't care about. Obviously, all these kits, they're untradeable kits, so we'll keep hold of them. And then, of course, the Chapecoense kits, we will just keep in the club for the rest of eternity. In terms of managers and such, don't really need all of this. I'll try and sell some of this, but I don't really have that much staff either. I've been pretty good in terms of selling and discarding all the staff items. And that took us back to players. So that's the club basically, guys. That's what we've got available to us in the club. With that being said, today's draft, as you would have told by the title, is going to be an autocomplete draft. Somebody, like one of the top comments is to do an autocomplete, and I'll be able to change the draft around, so I don't have to use a first 11. I do just have to use the players. I think I have to pick the captain, and I will also pick the formation. I'll go with this 4-2-3-1. We'll go with this. So that is that. Now, I have to pick the captain, which is good for me. I will take Lewandowski because he's 98 rated. And now for the rest of the draft, I just have to press Y and the game will pick for me. So yes, I want the game to pick for me. It's going to be interesting. Oh, wow, what a start. Wow, it was a good start, but it's not been good since. Okay, there's some positives and some negatives here. There are some nice cards, but this is going to be tough. Let's put him in there and swap David Luiz to there. What Premier League players do I have? Not many. Let's pop Casemiro in at CDM. That puts us up to 62 chemistry. Sigurdsson can go this. Oh no, I don't want Sigurdsson that side really, do I? Man, I hate the way it makes you like pick the players on this one. It's given me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wingers in a narrow formation. How stupid is that? Let's get Dybala in there instead of him. He gets soft linked to each of the players. I mean, I could play Ronaldo and Messi. I just don't think it would work. I don't have options here, dudes. I don't even have another Premier League player, do I? I could put Sigurdsson in here for chemistry. I'd rather have Nzonzi. Bonaventura does... Like, it's literally given me so many... What's the point of giving me all these wingers? It's kind of stupid. And I can't do anything with it. We're not going to get very good chemistry out of this. I really don't think we're going to get far in this draft. I know I said that in the last draft and then we got to the final. But this draft is very, very bad. The biggest issue is when auto-completing, it has decided to give me 5 common gold cards, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rare gold cards, and only, what we got there, 3, 4, 5, only 8 special cards altogether. Okay, granted, we have got Messi and Ronaldo. We've got David Luiz and Dani Alves, who are all great players, but because Messi and Ronaldo are wingers, I can't fit them into the team. I literally can't fit them into the team unless I play them wildly off chem, which I don't want to do. Is there a way just to get a little bit more chemistry out of this in any way? I just don't think there is. I don't even have... I've got a Portuguese goalkeeper. I don't believe he would benefit us. This is what we're going to have to rock with, dude. So for a manager, I suppose in terms of the players, there's only 3 on 4 chem. Lewandowski, Nzonzi, and the goalkeeper. A French manager would have been ideal. That takes us to 72. He stays at 71. He goes up to 72. Right, so he goes up to 75. So I'll take the Liga Santander Argentinian manager. So we do get 75 chemistry out of it. I will be switching some of the players out, not immediately, because actually Dybala is great, Lewandowski is great, and Pastore isn't bad. I would most probably prefer Dybala out on the wide side and not in the centre, and with that I'd probably prefer him to go in there. Oh, that doesn't work because of chemistry like that. I see. So Dybala has to start in the middle. God, it's so difficult. What the hell? It's so difficult to maneuver the players. Yeah, so Dybala has to start in the middle, but I don't like Pastore and Valero aren't fast enough to be the outside cams. So Dybala will go outside, and probably Messi or Ronaldo will immediately come on for Valero. This guy here, Naldo, is going to be trouble. Lack of pace, lack of defending. Nice height, nice work rates. Gibbs fine, David Luiz fine, Dani Alves fine, Casemiro and Nzonzi not bad, except for once again the lack of any kind of pace is a little bit of a problem. But generally speaking, the team isn't too bad, but it's going to be interesting to see how it plays. So this, guys, is the team. Let's get into the action. Okay, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we'll come up against has got a 188 team, an interesting team, a full BPL team, some nice players in there. Three team of the seasons, the informed Lukaku, informed De Bruyne, man of the match Willian. An interesting set of cams with Dele Alli and Sigurdsson, but the rest of his team is pretty OP. David Luiz, Hector Bellerin off chem, still pretty OP. And this game started off in a really bad way for me. I made a huge error, like not even 10 minutes into the game. He got in behind here. I thought I was going to be able to win the ball with the slide tackle because a previous attack just minutes earlier, he had cut back inside to try and get a far post driven shot. So I tried to read him and didn't. I think the red card was a little bit harsh. Not gonna lie, I didn't think it was necessarily worthy of a red card, but I went down to 10 men. He scored the penalty, so I kept my right back off the field and didn't change anything. I pretty much immediately got back into the game. Dybala down the right hand side, found some space on the byline, cut it across to Casemiro who tapped it in. At this point, I probably should have swapped my team around, put the defence back in and just tried to work from the back forwards. You know, I should have just tried to work with one less attacker and make sure I didn't concede goals. But what I actually did was left it exactly the same and thought that I'd just be able to outscore my opponent. What that did is allow my opponent to pretty much counter me freely down my right hand side, his left hand side, and get basically every time I had an attack and didn't score from it or didn't put the ball out of play, he ended up having a very dangerous counter-attack. I did equalise immediately after he scored his second goal with a great finish from Robert Lewandowski. But once again, as you can see, the ball coming down the left-hand side where he's just got an extra man. He cuts it across. Dele Alli is there to win the header. Carrasco not even close to the ball. And he goes 3-2 up. And I had two opportunities at 1-1 and at 2-2 to change my team around and try and put a more defensive-minded team together. And it wasn't to be. And then this goal, that was a frustrating goal. I think Carrasco should have saved that. You know, there's like three players in between Willian and Carrasco. He just takes a random pot shot from the top of the box and no save was made. So we went 4-2 down. And at 4-2, I still hadn't made any defensive changes. I think after the fifth goal went in, again, Carrasco just weak as you like. The ball's kicked straight at him. And it hits his fingertips and goes into the back of the net. At this point, I changed my team around, and it was actually at this point where I started getting back into the game. Dybala threads Ronaldo through here. Ronaldo with the pace to get through the defence, takes a good shot. Unfortunately, that one hit the post, so it stayed at 5-2. A few minutes later, I won the ball back again in the defensive third. Notice how now my opponent's literally was unable to get any counters on me, and it was just whether or not I was able to use my one-man disadvantage and get a goal. And I eventually got a goal with Lionel Messi to make it 5-3. But unfortunately, guys, I didn't have enough about me to get right back into the game. I played it after making the mistake of getting Dani Alves sent off. I generally just played it bad. I could have done so many more different things much earlier whilst I was still in with a shout at the game, and I didn't. So I made a few huge tactical errors in that game, and it ultimately cost me. That though, dudes, is going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. So guys, we ended up losing in the first round. Like, my own fault, really. I didn't really give myself a chance before I even had a chance because I made a rash tackle with Dani Alves in the box and got a red card. I think a red card was actually a little bit harsh. Like, there was covering defenders. It wasn't a late tackle. Like, it was a late tackle because I fouled him. But, like, I tried to, like, he'd had an attack just a few seconds before where he'd done a fake shot back inside. So I tried to slide and read the fake shot, and he carried on running outside. Hit the shot across the goalkeeper, which the goalkeeper saved, and then Dani Alves clipped him. I didn't expect a red card, to be honest. I played the first half with no right back, and that was a bit of a problem, obviously having just one less defender. I was still managed to create opportunities, but in the second half, I put a right back in, and I took Casemiro, or I took like the CDM role out, and thought I'd be able to work with just one CDM. But the problem I caused myself was that every time I had an attack, if I didn't score from the attack, he had such an easy counter-attack opportunity. And although I had more shots, I had a little less possession, I had more shots from good areas. My opponent just made the best of his chances. He did a good job with that. And Carrasco was horrific. The goals he conceded, the Willian goal that he conceded, where Willian was just on the edge of the box, about 17 billion players in between him and the goalkeeper, and it still just slowly nestled into the back of the net. That was a frustrating goal to concede. But the one at the near post where Carrasco didn't even get, I think he got a hand to it maybe, but it was just a really frustrating goal to concede. And I think that's because he's a low-rated goalkeeper on low chem. It's just, I mean, his stats are genuinely horrific. 78, 79, 79, 82, 81, as we did with the chemistry stuff before. He wouldn't even get a boost to those stats, so it's just a really bad goalkeeper to have. Would I do an autocomplete draft again? I think I would. I would like to see what differences we get in terms of draft to draft. You know, on this occasion, we didn't really get much by way of chemistry. We didn't get anything by way of solid players, really. You know, and as I said at the start of the video, it gave us so many players that just literally just don't fit into the formation. I wish they did this last year as well. I wish EA would change this next year, where if you pick a position, like if I'm picking the bench and I've got a narrow formation, don't give me wingers. Just don't give me wingers. I want to see centre mids, cams, centre forward, strikers, CDMs, centre backs, and fullbacks. That's all I want to see. I don't want to see wingers, left wings, right wings. And then it's on me. You know, if I want a Ronaldo and I pick a narrow formation, I've either got to hope that I get the striker version of Ronaldo, or just accept the fact that I'm not going to have Ronaldo this draft. But I wish they would. I'd be interested to do this draft again just to see if it continually throws up horrific players and that's just how it is, or if there is an opportunity where we can actually get a better draft out of it. Now, the best case scenario here would be that we get a draft token for losing in the first round. We didn't. We got 2 gold. Oh, that's not too bad actually. A premium silver players pack and 2 gold packs. This could be okay because that's 3 shiny silvers. We're looking for 15,000 coins back. Let's see what we've got. Stanchu is maybe 600 coins back. I'm not going to do all the math here, but we'll try and get it together for ourselves. Ellie here is maybe 500 coins. So that would put us to a nice 1100 coin feast right now. Mackay Steven as a 5-star skiller could have some good value. I mean, we'll get like another 800 coins off of him. And just all these players, let me pick the major leagues for the SBC. So this guy could potentially sell for a bit. Maybe like 400 or 500 coins for him. This guy no, this guy no, this guy no, and this guy will send to the trade pile. But these 4 here may well have some value. Probably not because they're low rated silvers. Yeah, I mean, there's only 450. We'll send him to the club for now. The championship players, again, probably not too much, just because he's too low rated. The Turkish league dude is going to be worth nothing as well. I mean, we still got, you could argue that you'd get easily 400 coins per player out of that pack. So with 12 players, that'd be around 5,000 coins would make out of that pack. So we just need to make about 10,000 coins from the 2 gold packs here. Could quite easily do it if we get good enough players. Obviously, there's nothing for the SBCs right now because the SBCs aren't here yet. So we'll send those to the trade pile for now. We haven't made the coins back yet, but I'm hoping an SBC will come out today that will give these common cards that I'm picking up some good value, where we'll be able to actually sell it and make a profit. And in this one, yeah, same thing. You know, we've got a few players there, 4 players in this one, which is decent. Hopefully something will come out where they will have some good value. If not, then we made a loss on that draft. But hey, we've been making a profit draft after draft after draft. It was my own fault to lose in the first round there. 11v11, I would have beaten that guy. I've no question about it. You saw I lost 5-3 anyway with 10 men from like the 8th minute. I kept getting back into the game. I hit the post with Ronaldo from a really easy opportunity. And I just generally didn't take my chances and got hit on the counter. I feel like I would have won that game if I had 10 men. So my fault completely for screwing that game and that draft up. We'll be back tomorrow though, guys. Don't forget to put in the comment section below what you would like to see me do as a themed draft on every single episode. We'll take, not necessarily the top comment, but I'll take on board the top comments and pick one that I think will be a fun video. This though, dudes, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.